Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get a first quarter moon read in Cancer. We're going to do all 12 zodiac signs. You guys, the energy that comes with the first quarter moon is to take action. So that implies that there's already been plan and now it's time to execute. So taking action, making those hard decisions, committing to things that we have pushed for, those are all the energies that come with this moon. The message that comes with this moon is to push through any insecurity. Okay, pushing through our insecurity. What does that mean? That means do not allow self-doubt to derail you. Be kind to yourself and to others. Believe that you are worthy. Good affirmation at this time is I am and I can. Scents to use would be jasmine, lily, or rose. Stones are going to be moonstone, rose quartz, citrine. Okay, those are Cancer stones. Good herbs, chamomile. So chamomile tea might be a good option for you guys. Anybody struggling with sleep? Sage to clear out any bad energy, and aloe for healing. Cancer is a cardinal sign, so you guys might be feeling that 1 foot up energy to try to push for bigger, better things. It is also in relation to the moon card. Okay. You guys can do your own digging and look up your own research on the moon card. Figure out for yourself what that means for you and your situation now. Some more energies that kind of come with this collaboration are things like you don't need to shout to be powerful, and allow time to grow the self-esteem, the self-appreciation, the self-confidence. Allow time and space for those things to grow. Okay? Specifically those of us who question our situations now, those are going to be important advice for you guys. Okay? Alright, we're going to do 1 card pull and 1 card for advice. We're going to start with Aries. What's going on for the Aries collective during this first quarter moon in Cancer? Alright, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Alright, some of you might be feeling like a lack of growth or a lack of wealth, a lack of stability at this point. Could be like a loss of job, a loss of income, having something come in that costs more than you thought it would, like an unexpected expense. For some of you, it just may generally be like the lack of growth, like in a career, in your home life, with something that you've already started, like maybe it's a diet plan and you just haven't been able to lose the weight, or trying to get your sleep schedule back on track and there's always something that interrupts it, things of that nature. What advice do we have for Aries? Venus, love and pleasure. All right, some of you need to tap into your Venus energy or look at where your Venus is placed. That could be extremely important for some of you. You can look in your birth chart to figure out where your Venus was. That could be significant, or where Venus is now could be significant for you. Okay, Venus is the planet of love and pleasure. Okay, so some of you may be feeling like that extreme lack of love or the lack of pleasure in your life at this point. Try to find those things. It will help you along the path of taking. So the things you need to be taking action on currently are things that show love, things that give you pleasure. Those are going to be the important things. I just looked outside and there's snowflakes coming down. Little teeny snowflakes. How interesting. Alright, that's what we have for Aries. Let's move on to Taurus. What's going on for Taurus, Spirit? What's going on for Taurus? Woo. Okay. So the first card that came out was the Sun. Okay, so that's extreme bliss, happiness. You got the Justice in the upright, which is like absolutely wonderful. Everything's equal, fair. But then we get the Ten of Swords. Okay, so some of you during this time, you could have something take off like a rocket and then kind of just fall to the wayside. What advice do we have for Taurus? This could be like a new job, and you get in there and you get trained and you feel like, oh, this is not for me. Or it could be like a new relationship that starts off and it's crazy, crazy good, and then all of a sudden it all plummets. This could be somebody gaslighting or love bombing. Yeah, stay low key. Don't be afraid to hit the FU button if you don't have the time, energy for those people. Cut out people that don't make you happy. People that are not fair. People that are unhappy. Like, misery loves company is kind of the message here. Cut out the things that are naturally unhappy or unhealthy. Okay? Alright. Let's move on to Gemini. Gemini. Queen of Swords reverse. Alright, some of you might be dealing with a very toxic divine feminine of some sort. It could be a motherly figure as well, or a wiser figure, older figure, a more mature figure that's just kind of in some backwards energy here, Jimmy. They may have something to say and they're not saying it, but you can feel it. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting off of that. They're like being very stubborn. Very stubborn. What advice do we have for Gemini spirit? Advice. Evil counsel is given by evil hearts. It also folds Suhilu, which is sun, hope, success, guidance, Jupiter, and self-renewal. Okay, so that's advice. Yours is pretty much the same as Taurus. Like, mind your P's and Q's. Do things that make you happy. I wouldn't be taking advice or counsel from other people at this time, and be careful about the counsel you're giving to others, because if this is you as the Queen of Swords here, if you are feeling that you are not in a good place mentally, it's probably not time to talk to other people. Okay? We want to renew hope and success. We want abundance. We want renewal within ourselves and with everybody else. Okay? So be wise with your words. Okay. Cancer. What's going on for Cancer? Oh, it came out as a challenge card. Okay. Your challenge is to find balance, and that's because you're trying to protect everyone, and it's wounded warrior energy. You're trying to do too much, trying to stay home and protect yourself, but still try to make money outside the home, trying to make sure that everybody else is good, but then you're not taking care of yourself. This is very much that energy of like, I'm super sick, but I'm going to go to work anyways because I got bills to pay, okay? Your challenge is to find balance with that, okay? If you're sick, that means you may not be able to help more at home. You're challenged to find that balance, you know? Designate tasks as needed and make sure that the playing field is level for everybody, especially if everybody's wounded at this point. All right. Advice for Cancer. Nice. Creativity, vision, revelation, and opening. A lot of you are really opening your eyes to like the bigger scale issues at this point. That could be international issues, national issues, community issues. A lot of you are really struggling to find that happy balance. Some of you may be doing things like wanting to keep your children home from school because there's crap going on there. I know we can relate to that around my area specifically. Or it could be just really wanting to protect your home from anything outside of it is more or less the energy that I'm getting. Like beliefs of other people, the larger scale issues that are coming in, especially corporate issues. A lot of people are becoming very aware of the way that the corporate employment system has become, and everybody's really just struggling to get their head up but still keep their job security is kind of what I'm getting. There's some sort of creativity that's going to be opening up for you. You're going to find a way to balance it. You just have to keep your eyes open to do so. Make sure that you're still taking care of yourself, getting enough sleep, making sure that you're taking medication if you are sick, or at least doing something to better your health, okay? So, like, make sure you're taking care of your self-care. Make sure that responsibilities are being handled, even if it's not you that designates that task. It could be you being like, okay, you know what? I'm really not feeling that good tonight. I made dinner. Somebody else can wash dishes. Or, I'm not feeling so great. I'm going to go lay down instead of mowing the grass or shoveling snow. Wherever you are, whatever the task is, like, just make sure that you're delegating tasks so that they're still being handled, but that does not necessarily mean that you have to do it yourself. Find that happy balance so that you can regain your footing to move forward. Okay? All right. Leo. What's going on? Oh, that's quick. Oh, yeah, because it's the Eight of Wands. How interesting. All right, some of you are going to have some news coming in really fast here, something that you're creative or passionate about. It's going to be real fast news that comes in, like this could be like 8 friends coming to tell you news, or this could be 8 different job offers very quickly. This could be 8 different situations that come in all at once. Let me pull the advice so we get a better idea of what this is about. What advice do we have for Leo? Okay. You're not the darkness you endure. You are the light that won't surrender. Goals. Okay, so this could be goals that come in. Maybe you're very quickly coming to the end of your goals here with the taking action part and the decisions and committing to things. Maybe this is that point where you have to very quickly decide which way you want to go with the situation, especially if it had to do with something that was dark or something you had to remain silent about. We also have create your happiness. Yeah, you're quickly deciding what is best for you. Backwards energy from yourself. Okay, so this is one of those points where I tell you to trust your intuition, but also understand and know what is going on around you at that point. Like, it may be something that crosses your moral path that comes in quickly. That was probably what the darkness was about. It's probably going on for multiple years here. It feels very stone throwing energy here. An all-seeing eye. That relates to your bloodline. Some of you might be just really deciding to make your goals more family-based, focusing more in on your obligations and setting your goals forth with that. All right. So we need to look up the definition of the God's eye. All right, let's go Virgo. Virgo. What's going on for Virgo spirit? The devil. All right, some of you are experiencing some devil-like energy. It could be some sort of control, some sort of addiction, some sort of it feels very containing. I'm being drawn to the chain, so it could be like a generational chain. It could be habits that you're chained to, commitments that you're chained to, like you're stuck to something. It's feeling very controlling, very borderline abusive. Leaves you feeling very vulnerable. Definitely vulnerable, that's for sure. It could be changing how you look at yourself or how you look at others. If you're dealing with that person that has that type of energy towards you, pay very close attention to their body language and make sure that you're having full access to all information, because this is the lies card, okay? So make sure that you understand things for what they are. Look beneath the surface. Pay attention to the details, and you're very good at that, Virgo, so I believe y'all will be all right, but just understand that you need to have full disclosure. Okay. Libra. High Priestess reverse. All right, some of you might be having a secret come out, or having something that was kind of hidden away for a long time come out. Definitely something that crosses your moral code on a personal basis, that's for sure. Some of you might be a religious belief that's kind of coming into question at this point. Wow, that's quite a bit of advice. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's going on. We get Jira, Harvest. Okay, this could have happened during the fall. Yeah. Just breathe. Just breathe. That's Pisces and Cancer energy. Lots of emotions with this. Some of you might be dipping into the occult, trying to figure some shit out, like finding where your Chiron is, looking into it, doing some herbal or scent therapies. Some of you might be doing some crystal magic, trying to align yourself. Runes you could be using or looking into. Definitely occult matters here. Kind of just letting go is your advice. Like, things that have happened, they may be spun around come fall time. Like, there will be reward, there will be peace, and there will be harvest from what comes out of this being revealed. And it could take you using occult things to reveal it, but you really just have to keep that in the back of your head. Like, you just need to breathe. Just breathe. All right, Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? Scorpio. Oh, wow. Shot out of the deck. Ooh, the Chariot. You're going somewhere in a hot hurry. Some of you might be traveling. Some of you may be very quickly going to a location. It could have to do with something medical. It also could do with almost like a call for help is kind of what I'm getting. It's like taking that very fast ride to someone who needs your help in some way, shape, or form. Could have to do with something that has to do with the justice system, or it could have to do with just something that's very black and white. Maybe it's becoming a gray area and it takes you stepping in or being there to change that dynamic. Absolutely. It's like somebody being like, oh, why aren't you at the meeting? And you're like, what meeting? And you definitely needed to be there, but you weren't invited for whatever reason. Yeah, be humble. It is Leo energy, so this could be coming forth between July 23rd or August 22nd, or it could have happened during that period, or you could be dealing with a Leo. Yeah, just be humble. Be humble about the situation. Be humble about how you're presenting things to people. Make sure that you're listening to hear people and not listening to respond. Like that trigger action listening is not going to be helpful in this situation. And it's going to be a high energy, high in intensity situation. Definitely travel, though. That's for sure. Definitely travel. Whatever travel is being offered at this point, or a location that you need to be at, you need to go do that. That needs to happen. All right. Sagittarius. What is going on for the Saggy Collective? What's going on? Oh, okay. It is flipped and it's reversed. How interesting. All right, you guys are getting the Three of Wands and the Page of Cups reversed. But it came out first, but it was backwards and upside down. So that's telling me that you're feeling very unsure, insecure, and very backwards about how you feel about something. And that's because it appears to be as if it is expanding or it's a way to grow. I feel like emotionally you're just not sure that that's a commitment that you want to take at this point. Very much so, like, do I have enough to get this done type of energy here. All right, what advice do we have? People could be coming off in a very serious energy to you. Yeah, perfect. Okay, for some of you, this is a secret. There's a mystery to this decision. Like, again, there's another sign that had this too. I'm not sure which one, but there's this shifty energy, like things could change, but they may not. It's almost as if you're waiting on things to change, to expand, but you're unsure as to whether it's going to or not, or it's like getting into its baby stages, like the baby step stage where things are starting to move, but they haven't solidified yet. Nothing is concrete. That's what I'm hearing. Nothing is concrete. Some of you might need to get some sort of occult matter handled, like that, whether that's getting a reading or pulling your runes or water scrying, fire scrying, paying honor to your ancestors, like homage is what I'm hearing. Absolutely. Okay. Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? That's quick. Seven of Cups reverse, right? Very much so. That feeling of out of options, out of time, out of energy. This could have been like having a lot of options previously, and now there's a whole lot less. Or there's a situation where things are, yeah. Be very careful with your ego at this time, okay? Focus on the conscious point to things, like what is happening right now, the here, the now. Worrying about things that are far away at this point is not going to be helpful to you. Focus on what is in front of you. Also, some of you need to get some sun. Like, you need to get outside. You need to feel the sun on you. Aquarius. Five of Pentacles. Some of you might be feeling loss, left out in the cold a little bit. Some of you might be facing challenges for sure. Difficulty with finding unity with other people. Some of you might be experiencing those arguments. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level, then beat you with experience. Mark Twain. Yeah, there's a lot of you that just need to avoid the chaos, okay? There are things that are being challenged. You need to wait. There's communication that's going to come in. It's going to be insightful. It is going to come from a mouth. Like, it will come from, it is someone speaking to you. It's not, I don't feel like that's going to be, I mean, it could come in another form if it's coming from, like, the, for lack of a better term, from a different realm, like ancestor knowledge. Maybe it happens in, like, the dream form, or a sign being given to you in some way, shape, or form. But I do feel like for a majority of you, that communication about the insight is going to come from someone's mouth, okay? There is the EWAS energy here as well. So it's that energy of letting go and trusting things that are reliable. This is like someone fighting with you and kind of just leaving you feeling very deserted, very unsafe, very injured, okay? It's probably an argument for most of you. Trust the people that are reliable around you and release the rest. Release it. Come back to your self-control. Okay. Pisces. Ooh. There's 3 and they spun. That was weird. Lots of weird shuffles today. Okay. Alright, 9 of Cups reversed, King of Cups, and the Strength card. All in reverse. That's a little crazy. So, okay, some of you might be dealing with somebody who is very emotionally, what's the word I'm looking for? This is a person that is very attention-seeking, but it's like nothing is ever good enough for them. This is somebody that probably maintains a lot of distance, like specifically if this is a business situation. This is somebody who does not let anybody within their space. They probably have a private office, or they work by themselves. Okay? This could be you yourself. Somebody's in a very weakened state at this point. You're dealing with someone who wants distance from everybody, maybe struggling with like consumption issues, whether that's food, alcohol, or any type of emotional crutch. Okay, they're either fighting the urge to do that, or they are doing that and trying to hide it. This is very much that. You could be also dealing with a Leo or a fellow Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This is someone who's trying to maintain a very large distance from people because things are not happy. They may look very happy from the outside. You could have realized a shift or a difference in this person at like a family event or a public event of some sort, like some sort of happy celebration. This person was very, very distant, very unemotional, very private feeling. Like it's almost like they just have walls, like giant walls around them. And that's because they feel vulnerable. Very vulnerable. What's the advice for Pisces? Stop. Okay, this person could be telling you stop. You may feel a giant stop sign when you're around this person. If you feel that stop sign, you need to stop. If you're talking to them, questioning them, being in their space, whatever it is, when you feel that energy shift into that, when you feel those walls come up, you need to stop. Stop whatever you're doing, reevaluate, and go from there. Jupiter, expansion and prosperity. Also, fiery energy there along with the Leo, okay? So that's what you guys need to focus on at this point, is your expansion and your prosperity. That is your main focus. Like, yes, it's okay to help other people. And if this is not your situation, this could be someone else around you. It could be you that's feeling that way, and you're kind of just putting up your walls to other people. But at this point, you need to use your stop sign when you need to, and focus in on your prosperity, your abundance, your expansion of things. Whether that's getting ahead at work, or going back to school, or working on your self-healing, okay? Whatever's going to create that prosperity for you, it's going to be different for every person. This is a general read. Take it how it resonates for you, but focusing in on the things that will help you grow, help you expand, help you prosper. That should be your focus at this point. You should also probably look at where your Jupiter is placed in your birth chart or currently. All right. Those are the messages that I have for y'all. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light and a happy St. Patty's Day.